Hello, hello, hello. Once again, you're here with Dave Jose. It is March 1st. This is not one of my 5 minutes to freedom videos, but this is a video that I'm doing to give you an update on what's happening in Arizona. I'm going to give you some behind the scenes information. Some of you may have saw it on Facebook, but I don't think the world has seen it. And I want to show this to give you hope. I am not part of one of these organizations, but have some of the behind the scenes information. And I do know the people, so I know that they're doing powerful things. So once again, I do like to give praise where praise is due. On top of that, I like to be able to help America to have hope and see what's happening so you guys can step in and do what's right as well. So what's the powerful information? You got to forgive me for coughing and all that. I just got done hiking a mountain with a crazy guy that's in his 50s, upper 50s, and he just ran me through the ringer up a mountain, left me in the freaking dust, coughing, and the phlegm that I had in me, I didn't know was there, is now coming up, but it is a blessing because I got to get my butt whooped and I feel better and stronger. Now, what am I talking about with what's going on with We the People AZ Alliance, Josh Barnett, and some of these other names like Sidney Powell, Patrick Byrne, I think his name is, or Byrne, and Mike Lindell and different people like that. I want to say that some powerful things are going on. I'll add pictures to the video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But there was a great meeting with Patrick, with Sidney Powell, with Josh Barnett, who ran for Congress in Arizona and who has been doing a lot of behind the scenes fighting, putting the legislature on notice, putting the Board of Supervisors, Chutri, on notice, moving some of the things behind the scenes that the law tells us to do under the constitutions and bills of rights of the states. He's been doing that in order to make massive action happen that has caused for Arizona to have a legislature that's actively involved in pushing for an audit. Now, do I believe that all the members of the legislature really wanted to do this? I don't. I believe that when you apply the law to people and you hold them accountable, it forces for certain action to be done. And that's even if people have not been paying attention to your interests as the people. Now, when it comes to, there's a couple other people, Steve Robinson and Shelby Bush. They were there at the meeting. I'm not part of AZ We the People Alliance. What I can say is that I've been watching them. I've been able to see them up closely a couple of times. I do know that they have a lot of information when it comes to government bad actions through history. I mean, a lot of information. So I can say that these people have found their role when it comes to restoring government. They're actually recalling, along with Josh Barnett, many different government officials who decided to do wrong. Now, I know that they've had a history of having information in very high-level contacts, and they have set things up for there to be a meeting in Arizona with Sidney Powell. I'll show you the pictures, with Patrick Byrne, and I believe Mike Lindell is part of it. I don't know if he was at the meeting because I don't know exactly what his face looks like in person. I think he might have been in one of the pictures, but I'm not sure, so don't, misquote me or quote me on that. But what do I think about this whole situation? What I believe is that God is putting together a dream team of people who are they're setting a foundation in order to show the people of the world how we're supposed to do things. Now, this is one part that I have been part of, is that I have been taking part with Josh Barnett in creating notices and affidavits in order to move the government officials and get them to do their job. Josh Barnett and We the People AZ Alliance actually went out and did recalls on government officials, which definitely holds them responsible and lets them know that they cannot just live a life where they're going to do whatever they want to do and they think the people are just going to sit down and shut up. Now, there was a time where people weren't really paying attention to politics that much, but ever since COVID, what's happened is that your everyday man and woman has been paying attention to the law. They've been learning. They've been seeing some of the fraud that's going on. They've been seeing the trampling of rights, and they don't like it. And so I can say that the people of America are now having an opportunity to see all the things that we've been working on coming together and playing out to the point that we are starting to put a stop on some of the atrocities that the government has committed. And so I can tell you guys that there is some massive power working behind the scenes. I don't think that some of the people who have a whole lot of money can do it on their own. You know, the people who have a whole lot of money need to be able to have people who have understanding of the law and how it works. And then at the same time, people who have an understanding of the law and how it works need to be able to have platforms where they can get the information out. Now, somebody who understands procedural law, like Giuliani or Sidney Powell, they might understand procedural law, but what we find is that the bar members will block their access and try to destroy their licenses for telling the truth. And so we have a time in history where we are able to see people who have learned procedural law, who have a big name for doing what they do in America, meeting with people who have very powerful platforms, meeting with people who have a ton of wealth, meeting with people who understand the law when it comes to the common law, the law of the land. And I believe for the first time in a long time, we're going to see these people merge together and take action. I do want to give another name, Gail Golick, who is in Arizona, powerful woman who's been fighting day and night to talk to the legislature, to instruct them, to let them see what they could do in the law, to stand up against people who are doing the people wrong in businesses. She's opened a lot of doors for women to see what the law is and what the truth is, and she educates them as fast as she learns. She's also working, and she's been able to talk to some of the people like Mike Lindell. She's been able to talk to Sidney Powell. I'll show you guys the pictures of her with Sidney Powell. I'll add it while I'm talking. But guys, I'm telling you, God is putting together a powerhouse team that is so amazing. You know, people say they wanted Trump to save the nation. I know that Trump has some opportunities where he could have fixed this and saved it. For whatever reason, he didn't do it. He didn't follow the plans that some of the people gave to him. But I can tell you, God can do more now with normal people and people coming together who have looked like they have failed in front of people. He could do more with them than Trump could have ever done as president. And so I believe that God is going to get some amazing glory. I believe that we have hope like never before. And I'm telling y'all, some fire is about to happen and things are about to turn up out of control. So if you're concerned and you want to know some of the things that are happening and going on, tune in. Please like this channel, subscribe to it, click on the notification bell. I do teach about CHILD trafficking. So YouTube doesn't like when people tell about that type of stuff. So of course, they will try to limit my channel, but I want you guys to keep checking it out because I'm going to expose to you the different things that are happening with Josh Barnett, with myself, with AZ, We the People Alliance. But you're going to be able to see some of the things that are happening. I'm going to talk to you guys about as much as I can, as much as the guys talk to me and tell me what's going on. So with that said, have hope, be powerful, be strong. Good things are coming. Let's go and stop these things that are wrong. Don't just watch, join in. This is your opportunity. Thanks once again from David Jose. I will catch you guys later.